Hello everyone. This is our next chapter of level 1, structure of DNA and RNA, functions, types of RNA, DNA versus RNA. So deoxyribose nucleic acid and ribonucleic acid are the two main types of nucleic acids. They are both made up of nucleotides, each containing a 5-carbon sugar backbone, a phosphate group and a nitrogen base. Despite having the same components, DNA and RNA differ massively in their structure and functions. In the following biology notes on DNA and RNA, let's understand the structure and function of DNA and RNA along with their characteristic differences. First is DNA. This is the polymer of nucleotides. It means a molecule composed of two chains made up of nucleotides that coil around each other to form a double helix. This double helix carries the genetic instructions or information used in the growth, development, functioning and reproduction of all known living organisms and many viruses. It is found in cell organelles like nucleus, chloroplast, mitochondria. Each nucleotide contains a phosphate group, a sugar called deoxyribose, and a nitrogen base. A nucleotide is composed of one of 4 nitrogen containing nucleobases, purine and pyrimidines. Purines are guanine and adenine, and pyrimidines are cytosine or thymine. A sugar called deoxyribose and a phosphate group. Adenine forms a double bond with thymine and cytosine forms a triple bond with guanine. So you have to remember double bond and triple bond. DNA structure. In 1953, James Watson and Francis Crick discovered the DNA structure. The structure of DNA is a double helix hydrogen strand. The nitrogenous base of the two separate polynucleotide strands are bound together according to base pairing rules A with T and C with G with hydrogen bond to make double-stranded DNA. One unit of DNA can have a maximum number of 11 nitrogenous bases, but we cannot determine the length of DNA. The distance between base pair is 3.4 angstrom. The total diameter of DNA is 20 angstroms. The distance from midpoint to tilt point of DNA is 10 angstroms. The distance of true tilt of DNA is 34 angstrom and the width of a single DNA thread is 2.8 angstrom. This is the structure of DNA, double helical. On the right side, you can see nitrogenous bases, adenine, guanine, thymine and cytosine. Functions. So DNA stores biological information. DNA is a nucleic acid that contains genetic information for the development and function of living things. All known cellular life and some viruses contain DNA. It is a biological macromolecule that carries hereditary information in organisms. DNA is necessary for the production of proteins, the metabolism, regulation and reproduction of the cell. Major and minor groups. The major and minor groups are opposite to each other and each runs continuously along the entire length of the DNA molecule. The groups are important in the attachment of DNA binding protein involved in replication and transcription. The major groove occurs where the backbones are far apart. The minor groove occurs where they are close together. RNA. RNA is a polymeric molecule essential in various biological roles in coding, decoding, regulation and expression of genes. Ribonucleic acid, unlike DNA, is usually single-stranded. A nucleotide in an RNA chain will contain ribose, it means 5 carbon sugar, one of the 4 nitrogenous base adenine, uracil, guanine or cytosine, and a phosphate group purine, guanine, adenine, and pyrimidine, uracil and cytosine. This is the structure of RNA. Acido-ribonucleic, left side is base, and these are the cytosine, guanine, adenine and uracil. Spelling is mistake, you have to correct it. Types of RNA, everyone knows about, these are of three types. Number 1, ribosomal RNA. This is the RNA component of the ribosome and is essential for protein synthesis in all living organisms. Transfer RNA, it is 15 to 20% of total RNA. It is stable in nature and serve as the physical link between the messenger RNA and the amino acid sequence of proteins. Messenger RNA, it is 5 to 10% of total RNA. It is formed from DNA and lives for a short period. Messenger RNA is a large family of RNA molecules that convey genetic information from DNA to the ribosomes. They specify the amino acid sequence of the protein products of gene expression. RNA polymerase transcribes primarily transcript messenger RNA known as pre-mRNA into processed mature messenger RNA. This is the structure of RNA, three types: messenger RNA, second one is transfer RNA, and third one is ribosomal RNA. Functions. So RNA does not carry any genetic material. The main function of RNA is to carry information of amino acid sequence from the genes to where proteins are assembled on ribosomes in the cytoplasm. DNA makes RNA and RNA in return makes protein. This process is also called as central dogma. It starts the synthesis of peptide bonds by translating RNA information into protein information, replicates and stores genetic information like a blueprint. The main function of RNA is to carry information of amino acid sequence from the genes to where proteins are assembled on ribosomes in the cytoplasm. So structure, double stranded helix, single stranded structure. Length, so DNA is much longer polymer than RNA, and RNA molecules are variable in length but much shorter than long DNA polymers. In this slide, you can find differences both between DNA and RNA. Bases, the four nitrogenous bases are adenine, uracil, guanine or thymine. The four nitrogen bases are adenine, uracil, guanine or cytosine, ATGC and AUGC. So adenine and thymine pairs, cytosine and guanine pairs, it means this is DNA. Adenine and uracil pair, cytosine and guanine pair, it means this is RNA. So ATGC you have to remember for DNA and AUGC for RNA. Sugar, DNA is deoxyribose which contains one less hydroxyl group than RNA ribose. RNA contains ribose sugar molecule without the hydroxyl modification of deoxyribose. So this is the last slide. Question arises, you have to solve. What is the full form of DNA? What is the full form of RNA? What are DNA and RNA made up of? What is the function of DNA, and what is the function of RNA? Please keep in your mind, this is only level 1. After this, you will receive level 2 audio visual books from Friday. So that books are so much complicated than these PPTs. After this, final round is level 3. So we will meet tomorrow again. All the best. Thank you.